So congratulations for winning the women's division. So tell me some of your strategy throughout the race and what you're thinking going into it and what the actually happened during the race.
It's my third time doing the race. I got second 2 years ago and I think fourth or fifth last year. But I've always gotten pretty caught up in the beginning behind a lot of guys or just being swum over. So I wanted to get out there quickly, which I did. I went to the left, so I was kind of swimming in clean water. My strategy was to try to latch on to one of the guys if I could, but they took it out pretty quick, so that didn't quite happen, but could see their splash ahead of me, so just followed their lead. I didn't really have to sight at all. And then kind of just kept my head down. I figured there were some people right behind me, wasn't sure, and just swam all the way to the finish.
So you decided to keep your head down rather than...
yeah, I mean, I didn't really have to sight much because I could see the guys splashes ahead of me. I knew they were probably heading the right way. It was a big pack of them. And then I wasn't sure if there were people right on my feet, but didn't want to look behind me because I figured that would discourage me.
So comment on the temperature of the water.
Temperature is pretty chilly. Like I said, I've done it for 2 years, so I knew it was going to be cold. The first 2 minutes are the worst. It's a little shocking, numbing, and then, it's kind of, you forget about it. You're just racing. So in the middle, it was pretty chilly, but worth $10,000.
Are there pockets of warm and pockets of cold?
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely colder in the middle. And then once you get closer to the harbor, it definitely gets warmer, so that's nice.
So do you ever feel the push of the tide and, what does that feel like to an open water swimmer, and how do you correct yourself when you feel like a little bit of pull from one direction or the other?
Yeah, I mean, any open water race you're going to have, currents or tides. Every race is different. This race especially, from day to day, the currents can change so much. So just being aware of that. We did a test swim yesterday and didn't feel too much of a current, but I tried to go a little bit to the left, and it's usually pushing you in to the right. So kind of just went with my intuition.
Okay, cool. And so what were your thoughts immediately exiting the water?
Just really excited. Wanted to make sure there were no girls ahead of me because you never know if there's someone way ahead that you didn't see at the beginning of the race. So yeah, just really excited. I took 6 weeks out of the water for a shoulder injury and have been back in for about 3, so a really good start to the season. I'm excited.
Wow, that's great. So still in rehab for it?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be ongoing. I decided to skip surgery, try to heal it without surgery, and it's so far so good.
So what are you expecting for the rest of the day?
Just relaxing. The past 2 years, I've flown back, right after the race, and I'm actually not leaving till tomorrow morning. So, just hanging out, enjoying San Francisco. I have a wonderful host family, so probably spending some time with them.
Well, that's great. And about that $10,000, that's got to feel pretty sweet.
It does. Definitely, it's a winner-take-all, so anything but first isn't too fun. So, yeah, definitely icing on the cake for that.
All right. Well, congratulations. Thanks for talking to Swimming Girls.
Thank you.